anybody that's posting something illegally to be punished, but I think that 5 years in prison, or just 5 years in prison and a fine and everything else that is written in the bill seems a little hefty for it. I mean, I would be punished and maybe a warning or a fine first, but to be locked up in prison just for putting a video online that's, you know, that was kind of an innocent thing, even though they knew that they were doing something illegal, but it just doesn't seem really viable for 5 years in prison.
Well, personally, I think 5 years is a lot if you're just posting a stream. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people that view streams such as me. Like, when I'm in class and I'm bored, I watch games. And, I mean, I don't really see what's wrong with it. Because, like, you see all the advertisements, see all the commercials and stuff. It's obviously how it's punishable. And that's just my opinion. Like, I'm still going to continue viewing streams, and if they put mine down, which they have, I'll look for another one, because there's so many of them. So
my first reaction was that I believe that there should be some kind of punishment for doing illegal activity. I know that pirating is a big issue. However, 5 years I believe is just way too much. I think that there should be a punishment, but it's approaching cruel and unusual punishment. The prison systems are already overcrowded. The U.S. has the highest prisoner rate of any other country, any other industrialized country, and I think that these are the kinds of laws that create that kind of problem, including the California problem, where the Supreme Court just ordered California to release 30,000 of his prisoners, and I think that it's not because there are lots of criminals out there, but because these kinds of laws are being passed. So I think that is something that needs to be handled.
Well, I don't think it's a very just thing, a constitutional thing that should be, you know, passed. It's actually against our Eighth Amendment right to be actually tried for something so, like, having such a bad sentence, 5 years for doing this. I don't think it goes hand in hand with the crime, actually. If it was something harming the society, like directly, like a murder's out on the loose or something, I think that should be something more that the legislature should be worried about than piracy.
5 years. Well, 5 years is not too long. I think 5 years sounds fair to me.
I think 5 years is pretty harsh. I mean, our jails are already overcrowded. Putting somebody in there for streaming, and it's a little ridiculous. I mean, I could see maybe, I mean, I don't know, I think it's kind of like a minor infraction, so maybe it should be treated as such. Maybe a penalty, some kind of monetary penalty, but prison, no way.
People, when they come out of prison, they really have no life after that. They lose basically everything. They lose their jobs, they lose their families. And to be in prison for 5 years for something as posting up a video on a website is really ridiculous for someone to lose their whole life over that. And therefore punishing people like these through the prison system is just not the right answer.
Because people are going to do what they want to do regardless, and I'm not sure even everybody would know about this bill. So they would just continue doing it. And then a lot of times you have children who do it, you know, like in their adolescence, and they're not going to know, you know. So
I think it'll be effective in scaring people, but deterring people overall, no. People actually do this for a living, so people will find ways around this, you know. There's some people out there that are just really, really good at doing these kinds of things, so they'll find a way.
I think that it could deter a couple people, but I know that there's probably a lot of people out there, you know, that consider themselves as hackers, and they're probably very smart at concealing their own identity. I really don't think that it's going to stop it completely. It might deter the people who aren't that big on posting it, but I know some people dedicate a large part of their time to doing these kinds of things, pirating videos, creating websites. So I think that a lot of it won't be shut down. I think that no matter what they do, they're always going to find a way to get around it.
I don't think so, because I've seen sites get shut down, but there's always a new one. Like, there's always going to be a new one, and that's just what you get with technology. Since a lot of people don't know about that punishment, maybe like a warning at first, like if you find you do it again, then we can punish you. So at least they know, because a lot of people maybe don't know that, so that's why they post it.
probably just like some severe fines, but not jail.
I think this kind of a crime, especially meaning that's not really hurting anyone, it shouldn't carry any jail time. I would say either a fine or some kind of a sanction against that person. But I don't think it should carry any jail time. Anything but that, I think, would be sufficient.